What is going on, everybody? Thank you for tuning in to another edition of On the Road to Victory. I am your host, Jimmy Smith, and I hope you're all having yourselves a great day because it's game day. Let's effing go. Week 15. I cannot believe it is week 15. Only a few more weeks left of the regular season. Holy hell. So, yeah, we want the Eagles team to get things together, get the offense rolling here. The defense looked like they were back last week. That's great, right? Well, we got a few weeks to figure it out. I know a lot of doom and gloom out there, but look, it's a long season, and luckily we have some time, and we're in a good position at the top of our division, at near the top of the NFC. So, look, man, you just got to keep doing your thing. And we talked about how hard this schedule was and how much easier it gets toward the end. So, hey, man, we've earned it. We've played some really tough games here. This team, it's the NFL. There's no pushovers here. You know, we should be able to beat up on them. But Kenny Pickett and the four other ex-Eagles there are going to be, coming for blood. So come get it. Let's have it go. But I appreciate you all taking the time here, whether you're tuning in live, maybe you're watching this later. I'd love to hear from you. But almost game time. We're less than a half hour away here. Got to make this a quick one, but wanted to jump on, talk to you sickos a little bit. We talked about this all week. What we needed to do, what we know what this team is capable of. It's time to show it here today. So let's effing go, birds, please. But if you guys have any kind of score predictions, any MVP thoughts, questions, whatever it is, I'm here for you. But man, woo! I'll tell you what, I have been feeling pretty good this week. Lynn, we got Drew in here. Let's go, little G. All of you, yeah, Drew, my man. You stay safe. Well, at least for you, it's like 6:30 over there, dude. Now there's people over here at 12:30 who have been drunk the last 6 hours, so I think you'll be all right. But offense look better. Hold on the ball. Hey, man, we talked about the improvements. You saw it. If you're a stat watcher, you saw all that stuff, right? But to me, this team knows what they're capable of. I will stick to my guns here. I think I can't force them to get it together, but I think they can dig down deep and find it. Just in time, I know it's driving people crazy, and I hate losing. I hate that this team should be so much better than it is, but it's the NFL, man, and we talked about it. Getting a new coordinator, getting all these new pieces after we lost all those pieces. We have a very young core. You may have growing pains. Did we want them in week 15? No, but it's all right, man. We'll figure it out. So this is a team, a lot of young talent. And, you talk about Kenny Pickett and Raheem Mostert's back. And, you've got Tristan McCollum and Thomas Booker over there. And I know I'm missing one of them because there's, Devin White. So there's a plethora of guys. And, this is a team 2-11. They got nothing to fight for. They're here to try to ruin people's dreams here. So let's go. But I spent the week, talking about this game, talking about what I thought we could improve on. And I know no matter what we do, it's going to be, it was the Raiders. I don't care. It is the Raiders. So you better go out and prove it. So you better put up points. And you know what I'm going to say? Run the damn ball, especially in this crappy weather. So let's go, man. I don't know how much more I can say these things over and over again until you just start doing them. Clean up the penalties. We're doing great without the turnovers. And then last week, turnover central. So let's clean that stuff up, please, for the love of God. But a lot of people in here afraid, and I get it, and fear is something, most of this world is consumed by. And I get it, man. It's a crazy place, but my escape is always the Eagles. And when you have a good team, for me, I don't get fearful. I don't want to escape anything and run. I want to stand right here, and I want to enjoy every moment because I love my birds. And I think a lot of people after this game should semi-come back, and then we'll keep growing and we'll beat the Commanders. And then we've got the Bills, who are, going to be a tough matchup. And you got the Commanders again. So I think, again, this team knows who they are. Go prove it to yourselves. To yourselves, please. Tiffany, true sicko, tuning in here. Appreciate you tuning in as well. I got some good news, though, today. I got an email, and it was like, your tweets are limited, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, what did I do that my tweets are limited? Like, God. So I click on it, and it says, on the road to victory. And I just had to pause for a second and think to myself, what the? So I clicked on it. They gave me my old Twitter back. Yeah. So let's effing go. I'm gonna have to dabble with that a little bit later, but gonna get a lot of those connections back, which is awesome. But hopefully, you guys are following over there. I know it is a cesspool, but pretty much any social media platform is a cesspool of Nazis and psychos now. So we try to escape as much as we can, but it's everywhere. So look, man, I think to me it was an omen this morning. I already felt it, and then that solidified it. We're back, baby. So let's get on track here. The king is back. You try to take my damn Twitter. You try to ruin my brand just because you were wrong about Jalen Hurts and the Eagles. You were upset we won the Super Bowl. I'm sorry you were offended. That I was right. But you're going to have to strap in because it's about to get a lot worse for you. Because this Eagles team is about to prove you wrong again. So hate us all you want, but you're going to enjoy this ride because, man, it's going to be brutal. So, hey, man, I really think that, they know their mistakes. They know what they got to do, and I'm not going to beat a dead horse anymore. I've said it a million times what they got to do. They know it. Clean up the stupid shit. I know you're banged up. No Lane Johnson, no Jalen Carter. Okay. Don't care. All right. It's next man up. Fred Johnson, let's effing go. Ajomo, Davis, and even Byron Young was stepping up last week. Maybe you see a little Vanilla Grill. I don't give a damn whoever wants to come in and get some work. Just do it. Do it. And, when you're facing a Raiders team that struggles on offense, this defense should be able to beat them up. So the offense, let's not struggle. I like Patrick Graham. I like his defense. We talk about his mindset, his versatility, how they're going to come at it. It's just like with Vic Fangio. Each week you're going to bring a different game plan because it's based off of the matchup. Who are you facing? And that's how it should be, man, if you're a good DC. But when you don't exactly have all the talent, it makes it a little harder. But they are very talented on defense. A lot of older veterans, but some guys with some left in the tank. Jeremy Chin there, and Jamal Adams, Devin White, Landon Roberts, a lot of veteran free agents they added as we talked about this week. And we talked about a lot this week that pertain to just kind of the same thing. You know what I mean? That we talk about. It's not to me about the opponent. The Raiders, yeah, they got a good defense. Don't care. You can still run the ball on them. You still should be able to pass the ball. They just lost Caillou Blue Kelly. I mean, you should be able to smoke them in the air, not only running the ball. So you should be able to put up 40-plus points. I want you to go stomp them. Now, if you're just going to run the ball and methodically beat their ass because it's snowy and crappy, okay. But you should be able to really put up points here, and you should be able to shut them down on offense. Yeah, they got Brock Bowers. We do great against tight ends. Yeah, they got Ashton Genty. Struggled against running backs. Don't let him get going. Don't let Raheem Mostert get going. Make it one-dimensional and put it into little small hands, Kenny Pickett. So I think you do that, you can get him in the dirt. And, he did decent when he came in. I think he was like 8 for 11, 95 yards and a touchdown when he came in last week for Geno Smith. But I don't care. This is the Eagles defense, and they know what they need to do with or without Jalen Carter. So do it. Let's go. Hold on. I think I lost where I was. I started rambling there, dude. I'm sorry. But holy crap. Let's effing go. All about it. BG was talking about fans not supporting the team. Obviously informed. Oh, that's right. And look, I'm tired of it too. I've told you for years I'm tired of it. I'm tired of people making us look like Cowboys fans, the national media making fun of us every time I got to go to work, anywhere. Oh, who knew you guys were such quitters? You guys just quit on your team every time you lose. I don't. I actually talk shit even more when we lose because I love my team that much and I don't care. I bleed green, baby. So, yeah, I'm glad that players are starting to call them out. I'm glad that, these whiny new age fans are starting to get a little reality check that we diehards, we sickos, we're tired of your whining, baby. And then flip-flopping. Then we got to hear about how much you love we don't care, man. Just stay as a Cowboys fan. Just stay over there, man. You want to root for a team, only when they're winning? That's not here. But great, lovely. Yeah, I sent you a little shout out there. Hoping you had a safe trip home there, Lynn. Glad to hear you had a great time. Happy Twitter exit. Hey, yo, appreciate you, Don. Dude, what a bunch of troll sacks that they would get that taken down, but it's back. So I'm going to try to see which players and stuff I still have connections to, and feels like so long. So we'll see there. But 50-10, I love it. Let's go. Jimmy Loose on them tweets. I have no idea. I don't know what I'm saying at this point either. But I got to make a couple calls, do a couple things here. I have to go see. You retweeted it, I think today. I don't know. Maybe it was my older account. I got to remember, like, now that I have this old account back, but I have way less followers. So maybe I just had a lot of bots or something, but I've got 4.7 thousand followers now. And it was like 6,000. So I guess I had a lot of weirdos, or a lot of people were just like, F you, pal. I don't know. A lot of people I know left Twitter. It's been like a couple years now. Last thing it showed, actually, when I looked at it, was the Packers wild card game a couple years ago. So, interesting. But Bennett was one of their better quarterbacks, and they're in trouble. Well, no, dude, they definitely. Eric Stokes is decent. I actually like Eric Stokes. Darian Porter, the rookie, really like him. We talked about him pre-draft process. He'll be the guy that steps in. And they also have rookie Greedy Vance, who I like. So he could play a little bit of nickel, maybe dabble there, because what they do is they use their safeties. They use 3 safeties a lot of the time. We talked about it this week if you guys watch those shows. But Jeremy Chin, kind of that chess piece Patrick Graham uses, playing that big nickel, playing safety. Lonnie Johnson coming in at safety when Chin goes down to nickel, and Palomau there. And they've got some intriguing stuff going on there. But it's going to be young corners. It's going to be, Eric Stokes trying to help these guys. But I think that, anything can happen, but you should be able to do work on them. Let's just be real here. But Kyu Blue Kelly was one of their better guys, and he's out. So, but that doesn't mean anything. We talked about the Bears. You should be able to run all over. Did not. I mean, on paper, we can say and look, and I can talk about it, but that's why I tell you guys this stuff. Take it all with a grain of salt. Even when I'm making these shows and spending hours of my time, I'm like, what? Probably none of this is going to matter, but it gives us a talking point, right? And it shows us the strengths and weaknesses and all the things we can talk about. So that's what I retweet. Yeah. I did actually retweeted it from my new account. I don't know. So maybe that's where, but just trying to let people know I'm back, baby. So what's horrible for them, the worst part is I've always said to people, and they're like, oh, yeah, Ray. But that tweet about Jalen Hurts, his first 19 starts back in the day that I made, that's my pinned tweet, and it's still right there. So now that it's not deleted, because when it does that, your account, it won't let you look at the comments. Oh, boy. I can now go back into that, and I can see all of the people that do not like Jalen Hurts. Well, at least they didn't back then. Shout out to Bryce Harper's son, whoever that account is. Here was my response. He knew. Well, those were different times. Definitely was disliked for trying to get people on board with Jalen Hurts. But, hey, hopefully they enjoyed that Super Bowl. Hopefully they jumped on the bandwagon in time. We diehards did our best to help you get on board. Also have a nice little Christmas shirt out now. Merry Christmas and go Birds. Go check out the design. Put it out on whatever you want. I've got a few designs coming your way, actually. But hell yeah, we back. So I feel that the Eagles are also going to be back. I know that's crazy, but I'm crazy. So I'm feeling it. I'm putting the juju out there. Let me know if you're with me. Good things are in the air, man. And I know it's the Raiders. I don't care. Beat their ass, because that's what you should do. So if you don't, then you're going to hear all the whining in the world. So go beat their ass. Let me jump back over here. Don't have Twitter or Instagram. Don't plan to get it either. It's really, yeah, Drew, I wouldn't. If I didn't run these social media things, if I didn't do the show, I wouldn't have any of them. I don't know how a lot of you live your lives on these things. I want to put my head in a vat of grease that has been on for 24 hours. Half the time when I just get on and try to find information about things or do anything, it's always how much everybody sucks and everybody hates everyone, and negativity, racism, sexism, bigotry. It's crazy out there. But that's why we have On the Road to Victory, to escape from that, because I cannot do it. So that's why I have an account on all of these platforms for all of you. So that way, some of you use this one or that one, or the Facebook to keep in touch with high school people, or Twitter to hear about the whack job from Austria has to say about American politics. Whatever it is, your reasoning, I'm everywhere. I am the all-seeing eagle eye. That's what I do. But I do my service for you guys because I hate it. I'll be real with you. I'm too old for this stuff. Happy Twitter. I think I'm too far back again. Where am I? Congratulations. I think we already solved this one. Better cornerback. Okay, we did. Don't have Twitter account yet, Don. You ain't missing out. Don't worry, dude. That's why I have on all these platforms. Whatever you guys use, I'll find you. And now you guys, I made a TikTok like a couple of weeks ago, and everybody was excited about that. I'll try to keep up with that stuff. My man Dylan from Boise, Idaho. Let's go. That intensity's coming. I'm telling you, it's in the air. Let's effing go. I'm all about it. I want to run through this wall today. I've been waiting for that moment, and it just hasn't been there. So let's go. Last time I was on Twitter, I made a new Twitter account. I went right past Elon Musk because he's a moron. But this one I have not had for a couple of years. And that's the one where I started making connections with players. This is how I was getting interviews and really moving up in the world. And then those assholes all stole my ideas and got my account deactivated. So that way they could all interview players and steal all my ideas and get 50,000 subscribers, all while just doing literally what I've been doing for years. So really appreciate that, dickheads. But I'm back. And don't worry, I haven't given up. When they thought they would shut me down, it's like, look, man, I'm the only one that does this stuff out here and does it right and shows you the work and shows you and actually predicts things that happen. I have no shame in my game, man. If you need to come at me and try to ruin what I'm building here because you're dumb, that's on you. That's a you thing, man. Learn some more about football. Be mad at me all you want that the Eagles are good and you were wrong. That's not my fault, man. I try to help. I make breakdowns. And when you try to be a dick, I'm going to. And Drew, I've been working on it, but I try not to match energy, but it's really hard for me sometimes when everybody just wants to try to be a dick and tell people who's stupid when you're the stupid one. I really just have a really hard time. And when I just keep seeing everything I predict happen, it really makes me feel crazy. Like, but be like, well, this guy from WDRD didn't tell me about it. It can't be real. It's like, well, if this guy ever gets anything right in life, I'll start listening to him. But until then, I'll probably just keep doing what I do because there's literally not one person, not anyone in the entire world that does what I do. I don't see them out there. And I've asked for years because people keep telling me about these cat people or, people with the draft stuff. And then I find them and then I find out most of them are either just trying to repeat what I say and have no clue what they're talking about, or they're just making shit up and believing what the media tells them, which is always a really bad recipe. So I'm going to keep doing what I do, and diehards will ride, and the weirdos will fly away, thankfully. But that's how I roll, man. Bad blood boils when they talk about my key. Oh, always has. And I'm going to do my best not to go back in there and laugh at all those people with that old post from 4 years ago about Jalen Hurts. Hey, man, all I do is try to help. And, then there's that one about all the years I predicted. See, that's what I get back now. All that stuff of me predicting all the draft picks, all that they try to take away. Like, now he doesn't have it. Now I do. I've got all the receipts, baby boy. Unfortunately, though, it's gotten rid of all my messaging, which all my bookmarks, all my stuff that I really needed and wanted to use. Now it's gone. So I don't know, but I got to roll, guys. I love you. Let me know how you feel about this game. You got a score prediction? You just want to hit me with them 2 words, whatever it is. I got to roll, though. I love each and every one of you. I hope you're ready for this game, ready for a good time. It's going to be a good time. Big win. Let's effing go. And then I'll talk to you after the game. We'll talk win, lose, or tie. Bleed green until we die. So I hope to see you then. Appreciate all of you taking the time this morning. It was a great show. You guys got me going way longer than I thought I'd be, but I really got to go. I love each and every one of you. Hope to talk to you afterwards, but until then, I am Jimmy Smith, and this is On the Road to Victory. Whew, I can feel it. You all stay safe out there, and as always, say it with me now, folks. Go Birds!